Chapter 5. Love, Family, and the Formation of the Heart. In the middle of the demands of corporate life, the travel, the deadlines, the pressure, something unexpected happened. Without planning it, without looking for it, God placed someone on my path who would change the course of my life. I met my wife not in a quiet place, but in the fast-moving world of oil, a world of schedules, operations, and responsibility. Yet in that environment, where everything seemed technical and impersonal, something deeply human unfolded. Love does not follow corporate calendars. It simply arrives, quietly but with certainty, when the time is right. Our marriage became the anchor that steadied me through every storm that followed. Together, we built a life grounded in faith, shaped by daily effort, and strengthened by a shared understanding that family is not just a blessing, but a mission. In the midst of my busy career, my wife became the calm voice, the steady hand, the partner who kept me grounded in what truly mattered. God blessed us with two children, and from the very beginning, we wanted them raised not only with good education, but with good formation. That is why we turn to the Pair F schools, where the collaboration between home and school is not just encouraged, it is essential. This partnership shaped our children's minds, but more importantly, their character. They did not simply learn academic lessons. They learned virtue, they learned responsibility, they learned the faith we ourselves received. Looking back, sending them to PAYRF was one of the most important decisions we made as parents. The school helped reinforce what we tried to build at home, a life anchored in God, guided by principles and illuminated by the Catholic faith. Family life was not always easy. There were hardships, sacrifices, financial strains, and moments of doubt. But these are the ingredients of real love. A family is not a perfect picture. It is a living, breathing journey of growth, correction, forgiveness, and grace. And through all of it, God was quietly forming us, just as He formed me in my own childhood. Our home became more than a place to sleep. It became a small seminary of the heart, where daily life taught lessons that no university could ever teach. My children saw firsthand the values I inherited from my parents: honesty, dedication to duty, and the quiet, noble dignity of doing what is right even when no one is watching. And they saw how those values shaped our family decisions, our priorities, and our relationships. Now that I am older, I realize one of the greatest joys in life is not personal success, but seeing your children become men and women of faith and integrity, and then seeing your grandchildren begin their own journey along the same path. Marriage, children, and the faith we built together. These were not just chapters of my life. They were God's way of forming my heart, teaching me humility, deepening my purpose, and preparing me for the greater mission that would only become clear later in life. This chapter of love and family would become the foundation for the later years, the years when suffering would arrive, questions would deepen, and God would draw me closer to Himself in ways I never expected. But that belongs to the next part of this story.